Hey, what's good with it? What's good with it? You back with your boy, the Noble One underscore 19, man, and we are here in the cave, man. Like last episode, man, I got another good person near and dear to my heart with me here, man. One of the many of my great 18s, man, that's with me. My ace doggy, man. Coach Roger, man. How you doing, bro? What's up?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, man. What's going on, y'all? Roger Two Fit here to help you lose weight, not your lifestyle. But I'm doing pretty good on this fine Super Bowl Sunday, man.
Who you got going, man? Who you got for the Super Bowl?
Jeez, I'm a
Chiefs.
Mahomes fan, man. I fought her for a while. I'm a Mahomes fan,
Can't
dog.
Hey, yeah, if there's one thing that boy has shown us, bro, it is shown us not to bet against him. He's done it too many times, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna go with you this weekend. I'm going Chiefs this weekend too. So we're just going.
How you feel about that? The Ravens got knocked out. Wait, did you care? Well, I was a little upset. I was down.
I think I speak for everybody, and when I say everybody, you know who I'm talking about. When I say we all wanted to see Lamar make one in the, I think
Yeah.
we was all heard a little bit Lamar Jackson didn't get in there.
You know who else is crazy too is So did you watch that Lions and Cowboys game?
Yeah,
When I tell you they was following the scripts, I was like, ain't no
it's
way.
just it's the script, bro.
Oh
It's the script.
my
It's always
God,
the script.
no, there's no
It's
way.
always the script. NFL gonna always give you a good script, man. This one is it's the Swifties versus New Purdy trying to get that contract, man. San Fran, the boys, I got everything, so
Yeah.
we're gonna see. But yeah, man, Super Bowl Sunday, Roger Two Fit. I think you said something earlier already to kind of allude about what we talking about, man. You here to help people do what
Lose,
now?
lose weight, not their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Now this is sweet tea, y'all. Please.
Lose weight, but not your lifestyle, man. I think that's really important, man, especially what we hear and what we kind of see, in society a lot these days, as far as when it comes to weight, some people are, I got a certain size I want to look. Some people are just love yourself for who you are. I'm sure in your line of work, with you being a professional fitness trainer, you see a lot of people that just want to put the work in and do the exercise. And then, of course, you see on the back end with me being a pharmacist, I see a lot of people that just rather go crazy for that Ozempic and the weight loss medications and don't want to do the work. So, today I just wanted to kind of talk from one professional to another and just kind of see what your insight as far as when we talk about fitness. Is it a three-legged race as far as lifestyle, fitness, diet, or can you have two or even one without the others? And I mean, how do you feel about medications and with weight and stuff? Like, what's your whole take and what advice would you have to give for people with stuff like that?
My whole take on medication and see the issue with it is a lot of the times we don't know until we know. A lot of us are. Well, I've learned this, and I say us. I mean, I'm specifically actually talking about Black folk,
For sure.
but a lot of us are ignorant to just health and wellness in general. It's
Definitely.
grown folk I talk to that don't even know that can't even break down the three essential macronutrients. Like, what does a
Right.
carbohydrate and a protein do? You know,
Hmm.
and also have this mind frame of like being healthy is for people who have money. Whole time I was uh going about this healthy when we first started. So you met me when I was still just on my fitness grind. I was on food stamps.
For sure. Yeah.
And that's when I learned. When I see people talking about eating healthy and being healthy is expensive, I'm like, nah, moving your body's actually free. And a couple Google searches, you can buy some cheap food and get stay healthy and everything. With the medication, the only reason we draw to that is because that's all we're taught. And so, because it's what we're taught and was pushed to us, the more holistic thing isn't. It's not push, but also those habits. They're not. It's getting better now, but those habits they're not highly encouraged amongst our community,
For
right?
sure.
And if
Definitely.
you want to take it on a broader spectrum, now you just talking about the Black community, um, just the help moving your body and just getting a little educated on what you should eat and how you should be eating. That solves all the problems.
For sure.
And the reason that we go to the medication is because it's easy. You pop this, painless, boom, it fixes your issues. Really, it just kind of masks it, but it doesn't fix the underlying causes, which is going to keep you going back to having these issues.
For sure, man. And I think you really just hit it right on the head when you kind of said it with that last sentence you said. With medication, only thing that medication does is kind of just hold up or prevent. It doesn't cure. It kind of masks and it just kind of deals with the temporary solution where all along, especially not only in fitness, but in all type of medications, bro, it's a whole bunch of other things that you need to do that kind of play a role in it, especially with fitness though. Like 9 times out of the 10, the diet and the fitness, bro, that's way more important than the medications. The medication is supposed to be like a garnish. If we talking about a meal, the medication is just a meal. Half your plate need to be more so diet, and half your plate need to be fitness, exercise. And I think a lot of people just kind of like you said, we lack the education, and then also I think we lack the work ethic too sometimes, bro. Like you said, we take that medication, it's quick. We ain't got to do nothing else. I feel like I can eat whatever I want. I feel like I can walk to the bare minimum of what I want to do. I'm not even learning what I need to be eating to help this medication do what it really needs to do. And so it's like, yeah, I like that understanding and education, but I also think I kind of lack that desire too, though. You know?
You feel like you lack that, or are you speaking in general?
I think I'm just speaking in general for a lot of people I talk to. I got some people, or people when I see, and they're taking like that Mounjaro or Ozempic, and you ask them like, "Well, how you doing on the medication?" "Oh, it's great. I love it. I'm losing so much weight. I don't even feel like I'm eating as much no more." "Well, are you exercising?" No, I'm still not exercising as much." "How you eating?" I'm still eating out. Da 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 da. It's like you doing all the things that you were still doing, but you feel like because you're losing weight because of the medication, you don't have to make those lifestyle changes.
I did
That's
not
what
know
I'm
that.
saying. But yeah, man. Um, and I think folks just don't understand. I think let's dive right into kind of what you said as far as with the education and the literacy piece. Like, do you think it's because people just aren't aware of that information, or do you think we just don't really care about it because it's just so easy to eat those foods that we really want?
I made a post where I was talking about, we tend to wait until the doctor says something for us to
Yeah,
do, and we're not really preemptive of what we want to do. So the way I see it is that's when we get educated, and we always wait till it's too late.
right.
You know?
Yeah.
So I mean that's the biggest way to put it, man. We wait till it's too late to get
And
educated.
And another way of saying that, because how I think of it, and we always kind of say it in medicine, this is exactly like you said. We treat symptoms. We don't prevent symptoms. We're treating symptoms. So people don't come to get treated until it's too late. You already got them symptoms where all along we could have prevented all this if you was doing the stuff on the front end, like the healthy eating, like the working out and things like that. So how do you think we can kind of just, besides, I don't want to ask you this question because it's clear that we lack the education. So I guess I can ask it like this. How do we get that education to people? What do you think as a fitness trainer we need to do?
ChatGPT. No, I'm just playing. But for real, it's sad to say, like you can't really teach an old dog new tricks, and so like a lot of grown folk are really stuck in their ways. So that's why it's always hard to change a lot of those things that we're already doing as adults. The best way to do it now is to honestly just go for the youth and really
Good for
show
you.
that. But then also, it still plays a big role in the adults. Like my kids, for example, I always like to tell people, "Hey, my kids grew up in the gym. Like they called me one time. We'll be video calling sometimes here and there, and they'll literally be like, 'Dad, let's do some push-ups, jumping jacks, lunges, squats. How many we got?' And I was like,
Right.
'You tell me. We'll do 62.' I'm like, the heck? But we'll sit there and
Uh,
we'll actually do that.
yeah.
Why do they know to do that? Well, they saw their parent doing that, right?
Yeah.
They see their
Definitely.
mom work out. They see, of course, they did dad work all the time. Fitness coach. They call him coach for a reason. But when anytime you ever see, so sometimes we'll do some live stream classes with our clients, and you'll see like kids running around the back, right?
Yeah.
And the real cool thing that happens is the first couple weeks of a new client in the live stream workout, it's just them and the kid running around. And you fast forward a couple of weeks into the program, their little kid, no matter the age, as long as they can stand up and move too, they're looking at the parent and they're trying to copy that parent
Imitate, maybe.
because
Yeah.
they see that, okay, this is what we do. Okay, that I guess that's the way. They see the parent eating vegetables. Okay, I guess we eat vegetables.
Right.
You see the
Yeah.
parent drinking water. Okay, well, I guess water's the way. You know,
Definitely.
so that's really how we start to tackle it. It's not a it's not a quick game right now. It's a long play. You
Definitely
know,
a long game for sure. So all right. So I like how you're looking at it from a macro level. Let's look at it from a micro level. Let's take a new person who has a fear of being in the gym, gym anxiety, gym fear, and they think that's the only reason why they just can't start working out or getting into that lifestyle. How would you approach them, or what would your tips be to kind of get into it?
how would I approach somebody to get comfortable being in the gym?
Yeah, have that fear and anxiety of being in the gym, and that's what's stopping them or a barrier to them having more fitness in their life.
Okay. Um, I would, so this is how I do it with like my clients, right? We do. I like to make my program where it's like meet you where you're at. That's what I call it.
Yeah,
And for the general person that needs to get to the gym and just do better about just honestly having confidence around the gym, the first thing is like being educated, like how the gym is set up. Let's
yeah,
say we go into like a Planet Fitness. Well, Planet Fitness, they typically offer a free 30-minute session with a personal trainer, right? Now, there's two things you can do with this. One, they're gonna, do that to see if you want to maybe sign up for the personal training, which you can. With commercial gyms, honestly, it's kind of a hit or miss. I'll say you get what you pay for. Take that with a grain of salt. But you can utilize that to be like, hey, show me around the gym. You can do this either through TikTok or you can just go do it in person. If you have that anxiety where you don't want to talk to people, like a lot of people have that, which I understand too. So then, hey, go to TikTok, follow me on Instagram. Like,
yeah,
look at, hey, here's how the gym is, like, understand the layout. My favorite guide to people who are finally getting into the gym, like, get you an actual gym program, either with an online coach who has proof that he or she is doing the work and done the work, or get you an in-person coach to train. You can also find us up on social media. It's 2024.
for sure,
But you need to learn how to navigate the gym. My favorite setup is, hey, go to the treadmills first. Go to where the cardio equipment machine is. Do a little walking. But while you're walking, you got to scope out, like map out your game plan. Now, I always tell
hmm
people try to map out your game plan before you get to the gym, but map out your game plan. Look as you're on the treadmill and you're walking. Look around. Okay, I see the dumbbell rack is about to open, or this squat rack here, this flat bench. Okay, that machine. I want to do that machine first. Like, know where you're going, and
get
then from
acquainted.
there,
Yeah,
yeah, you get way more confidence out of what you're doing when you know what you're doing, if that makes sense.
definitely. Do you recommend bringing like a friend or like a buddy or somebody, or just more so
If
you
at
just
all
gotta?
possible, I actually
Yeah,
talked to somebody about this, but I actually recommend a minimum of three, but at least five, a group of five people that are hopefully local, but a group of five people that you can work out with. Now, the reason I say five is because a workout partner is just one person. I've seen this time and time again. One person wakes up, I ain't gonna go to the gym today. Whole thing goes left, and then they try to work out by themselves. Your workout partner not going to the gym that one day, it turns into 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, and now they fell
for
off, and now
sure.
you fell off because you lost a will to go.
Yeah,
You're bored by yourself. So the reason I
yeah,
say with 3 to 5 people, it just lessens the chances that, like, now if all five people fall off, okay, you're picking the wrong people. So preferably pick people that are actually doing active things.
for
Um,
sure.
that's definitely one thing. But you definitely need like a partner or an accountability group to get into the
Yeah.
gym. It helps to motivate you. That's when y'all see like the people doing like the gym check-ins and everything. It helps. It helps a lot. You have a lot of people out here, and no fault to you. I used to be one of them as well. But they're like, oh, self-made, self-taught. Like, I'm me, my own journey. When you're consistent for a while, eating healthy and working out, it gets very boring by yourself. It gets very boring by yourself.
So
I
boring.
need,
So boring.
I need social interactions. I'm
Definitely.
sorry how y'all do it. But I need social
I'm with you.
interactions. I hate working
Yeah.
out.
It's just and I mean, everybody has their different type of things, but I'm like you. Like I love going with somebody, especially when we seeing the gains and you got somebody that's on the same level as you. So y'all got a plan, y'all going rep for rep. That really excites you to get to where you want to go. Um, but I kind of agree with you. Anybody that has that sort of fear, man, just really get comfortable with it. I think you just hit it on the head. Like, just get comfortable with it. Whether you see it from in TikTok, whether you go on your own, whether you're going with the group, man, get comfortable with it, and then kind of understand like you ain't in no competition with none of these folks in here. I think once people understand that, and then people understand like these folks don't care about what you're doing in here. Like they got their own agenda. I think we can really get more people into the gym and um not more so into the gym, but like really just get more people into a lifestyle because you would kind of say fitness is more so like a lifestyle, wouldn't you say?
Um, you said is it lifestyle more so?
Definitely.
I would say kind of yes and no. So you know how you just said uh you said because you took the words right out of my mouth. The competition with other people
Yeah.
could be just have this weird like thought. I mean, I grew up an athlete until I got hurt, and I was like, you know what? Everybody ain't meant to be a top athlete.
Right. Nah, for real though, people need to understand. Hey, if that y'all ain't took no message from today, everybody ain't no superstar athlete. For real life, it's okay.
Yep, I realized out of all these people, it's a reason that all them big league athletes like just look very strong, and because their body's very strong, their joints recover, their tendons recover, they can
Right.
bounce injuries, they can avoid injuries. I was not one of those people.
And that's okay though. That's okay.
But it's what I'm going with that is that whole competition with other people. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. So
Exactly.
is fitness a lifestyle? It can be a lifestyle, but I think it should be more so incorporated into the lifestyle you choose to lead. What I had to learn and realize over time is coaching is like I used to be this really hard coach. Like, come on, you gotta like, come on, get the push-ups. Like, come on, do it. Now I'm at the point. Hey, thank you for getting up at heck 5 a.m. to make sure you got here on time for 5:30 and train with me. Like I can't really ask that much because I'm like, look, now that I'm paying more bills and got kids and everything, I'm like, yo, I'm just glad you're here with me because
And what
it's
you
hard.
said earlier, meet them where they at. I think you said it earlier, exactly what you're saying now. You just got to meet people where they at.
Yeah,
And you see when you meet people where you're at, they got a better result from the work and effort they put in.
yeah, and I see people get stuck with. I've started to really be able to step in my client's shoes a lot more, and
Yeah.
what I understand now is it's not that serious. Like it's serious, but it ain't that big of a deal. You know, like
Yeah.
okay, you worked out 3 times this week, great. Back in the day, I used to be like, why ain't you work out 5 times a week? Now I'm like, okay, do I work out? Do I make my doctor's appointment? Like, you know, do I work out or do I go to my kids game, or do I
Right.
go see the award my kid got for honor roll? Like
Yeah.
it's checks and balances. Like make sure you get it in, but it doesn't have
Definitely.
to be an engulfing lifestyle. Somebody, a client actually of mine, we just had a conversation. She got started on my program last week. Um, she was telling me how I just get I get wrapped up into the fitness lifestyle, but I don't want to get obsessive with it and counting all the calories and the macros and just feel like I'm doing too much. And I'm thinking in my head like the old me would be like, well, if you don't want to do that, then you ain't ready for it. But now I'm like, you ain't got to do that. When you really boil down to taking your health better, is move your body and eat the right foods more often than you eat the wrong foods. It's as simple as that. And once you do that for a
So
while, if you want to go down the rabbit hole, okay, you can go down the rabbit hole more if you want to, but generally just move your body some more. Get off the couch, take a walk.
so let's kind of dive a little deeper into that. I like that. Okay, so the first thing, moving our body. How often would you say would you at a not even from a I'm really into the lifestyle, just at the bare minimum, besides past, I guess getting off the couch would be the bare minimum. A step further than that, how much do you think people should really be trying to work out or looking to make it a bare minimum goal?
Bare minimum, you should be doing some form of strength training 3 times a week for at least 30 minutes.
There you
Um,
go.
and then cardio. You do need to do some form of intensive cardio. Well, not super intense, but just the fat burning zones, zone 2 cardio, they call it. You want to hit that at least 3 times a week. That's like at least 3 times a week. But if you're
Yeah,
not doing that, and we're talking like a brisk walk while you can still hold a conversation.
right.
Uh, but if you can't even do that level of cardio, then hey, take a walk for 20 minutes every day. And my
Something
favorite,
like that. Yeah.
call your homegirl, call your homie, call a loved one you ain't calling a while, like just anything. Maybe put a podcast in, listen to us, take a walk, 20
Just
minutes.
go.
That's it.
Go.
Walk in one direction for 10 minutes, walk back. That's
Right.
really all you need to do. And you'll see a big improvement. And again, if you want to go further down a rabbit hole, you can.
Definitely. Definitely. I feel it. Okay. And then as far as with dieting and eating, what would you say? I always tell folks when they ask me about fried foods, when I see patients and stuff, I say, man, if you can just get your fried foods to 2 out of 7 days of the week, it's like you said, man, it's not cutting it out, it's just cutting back on it. And they look at me like I'm crazy. So I say 2 out of the 7 as far as be eating those bad foods, like those fried, high cholesterol, high fat foods. What would you think would probably be, or what would you say as a professional?
To be honest, I would limit to you have to have it one time a week, but
Yeah.
you go from eating more clean and get all the way from like the processed oils, all of
Your stomach hurt. Yeah, your stomach hurt when you eat it all so much. You don't even want it for real.
that. So go. I tell people, look, go 3 weeks. Don't do any processed packaged foods, high all that high salt, oily, fried, fatty desserts. Like kick all that for 3 weeks, and then go ahead, go back to it. Do everything. You are literally going to get sick, and this is why I tell people that they don't know until that happens.
Right.
That, that's usually what ends up happening. They don't know that the way they're moving their body, the way they're navigating their lifestyle right now isn't helping them out. Because and I don't mean to slight anybody. And this is let me say for people who might be immunocompromised or anything, but which is a very small amount of our population. But for most people, when I'm talking to them, it's like, oh yeah, like you sick again? Like you was just sick like you're sick. And I'm saying like you not realize how often
Hey, boy, you funny.
you get sick a few times per month. You get
You
sick every winter. Flu season comes around, you catch it every time. Well, if you realize to me, I got and I don't even too much of count bacterial sickness. I got strep throat 2 years ago. Um, I did catch COVID when it came out in 20 came out when it came out in 2020.
yeah.
I haven't been sick since then. Aside from
Right.
like allergies, the cedar count up here is crazy, but aside from allergies and having
So,
that, in the past 4 years, I can count on this one hand how many times I've been sick.
right.
And so it's one of those things. But you also asked me about the bare minimums like nutrition. I want to give y'all that too.
For
Bare
sure,
minimums
please.
because people, I love this one because people always ask me like, "Hey, what's the meal plan? I need to custom down." Like, no, you don't, because if you really needed one, you could literally be like, "Hey Siri, find it's gonna pop up. Hey Siri, give me a custom meal plan guide. Where's she at? Boom, and Siri gonna
She
find it.
coming. Yeah.
It's
You're
it's
right.
it's right there. So you
Yeah.
don't need a custom meal plan. You know what you need to be doing. So I tell people, hey, look, bare minimum. If you want me to make you a meal plan for the next month, man, I tell people, look, I'll make you a meal plan for free. But this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna follow my movement guidelines I gave y'all earlier, and then you're gonna eat two vegetables a day, two serves of vegetables a day, which is about grabbing your fist size. You're gonna eat
Hmm.
two serves of fruit per day. You're gonna eat at least 3 times a day. You're gonna drink just a half gallon of water every day. Every time you eat, you're gonna find some source of protein. If you don't know what a protein source is, Google it. You're gonna
Hey,
get healthy fats and some carbs every meal. That's it. Did I miss anything? No, that's pretty much it.
yeah.
Do that for a month and take pictures and send it to me. That's it. I'll make you feel meal plan. But then what you realize is you don't need a meal plan because people I got all these props somehow, but people think the meal plan is like a Bible. It's not.
Yeah.
Like you can it's maybe I need the perfect meal plan. No, you just need to write down foods you like and turn those into meals because you don't be going to the restaurant talking about I need a meal plan. No, you just look, oh, that looks good. Why can't you do that at home?
Right.
It's the same stuff. Now, if you can't cook, step into my office. I got you. I understand that too. You ain't got to tell nobody. You ain't got to out yourself. But that's it. It's not. We turn fitness and this healthy lifestyle. We've turned it into algebra and then calculus, and now we're doing neuroscience and like which we trying.
Hey, talk to him, bro. Talk to him, bro. I feel it. It's not that hard, bro. Like, it's not that hard, and I feel you when you say that. Um, hey, man, that's a bar right there. I like it. I like you. I like you to have that gym right there for me, man. For real, man. Because I think a lot of people, for real though, I think when we talk to people, when I talk to people, they think eating right is so hard. Like they think it's so hard, and it's not that it's hard. I told one person the other day, the more you go out there and try to challenge yourself to figure out what food is out there and what's good for you or better for you to eat than what you're already eating, one thing you do, you expand your palate. Another thing you do, you can really learn more about the foods that you're eating. And you learning and expanding your palate kind of goes hand in hand with that lifestyle that we're kind of talking about that you can kind of incorporate into yours. Because the only reason why you like fried food so much is because you've only been exposed to fried food so much. It's so much, it's so many other ways to eat the same food that you eat and just not fried, and it tastes just as good, if not sometimes better.
Yeah,
And
matter of
this,
fact, I got my favorite. You got an air fryer, it works even better. I ain't bought one yet. I'm just being
oh
lazy.
yeah, you late on the game then, dog.
They do be snapping. But nah, my
Yeah,
favorite. So if you like fries, right? Get you some Yukon Gold potatoes and get you about what's it? I think it's 100, about 4 ounces worth. It's like 150 calories versus an entire box of fries might be like 600 calories, right? Get your
yeah,
potato, then slice it up, spray with some olive oil on both sides, put it in the oven, 400 degrees, 15 20 minutes or until it's crispy. You got some fries right there, just like
right
that.
there.
Less than 200 calories. If you need some salt, pepper, something to snack on, boom, just like that. What you start to learn is it's not the fried food. A lot of it's texture. A lot of it's how you season and prepares, like you said. It's like you
Yeah,
said. So once you can figure out, okay, these are the type of textures that I like. Hey, when I'm especially for the ladies, I know it helps ladies the most. Hey, these are the when I'm it's that time of the month. I like this texture right here. Okay, so if I can just create something, eat something with this texture, I'll be good.
yeah,
You don't have to get a whole burger. No, I just like when these foods are stacked and smashed together. Man, I can get something different. You know.
right. I feel it. I feel it. Okay. So now I want to throw you a curveball. We kind of talked for the bare minimum for people. Let's talk about the people that are really actually into the workout lifestyle, that's really, really into it. Um, my first question that I've always wondered, even now looking at our big kid age, and I say big kid age because we still kids, no matter what, we're gonna always be big grown adults. As
Shout out.
kids, exactly. Bro, I always be wondering, bro, how sustainable and healthy is that power heavy lifting, bro? Like at our age right now, like, do you think that's something that's super, I don't want to say is it not safe, but do you think that's just something sustainable when it comes to like really working out? And I'm just asking you for your personal opinion on that.
So science aside,
Yeah.
if we talking science aside, yeah, you need it. You need to pick
Yeah.
stuff up heavy and put it back down. But I did actually write a paper on this. It was geared to because I work with women, women primarily. I did a paper on this in college for research, and women are more prone to bone disease. Number one
Right.
indicator that women are more prone to that is because women don't put their bones or their muscles, tendons, and joints. They don't put them under duress as much as men do, and so we
Right.
see muscular atrophy in women than we do in men
Mm,
because they're less likely
definitely.
to choose things that will put their body under a strength test. We can just say.
Right.
So yeah, I do think men and women alike, but especially women, because women aren't encouraged as much to go to the gym and hit it hard. Because they don't want to look like a man. I said, look, baby girl, it's hard for men to look like men. That goes for
Right.
so. No, you need to pick up some heavy stuff, put it down. Now, do you got to max it out? Nah, I ain't got to max it out. Look, like I said, I ain't accomplishing nobody. I ain't got nothing to prove. I ain't got to impress nobody. I just want to look in that mirror and be like, damn, and that's it, and be here for my kids.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. So would you probably say, I'm trying to think, like, what's a good example of what's considered too much? Should all people, and I know I use all lightly with like an asterisk around it because everybody can, but at least should all people be able to do at least one times their body weight or double their body weight? I don't like one time,
So
like double their body weight.
there's some standards around. So you got three main lifts. You got a bench, a squat, a deadlift. You got overhead press, other stuff, but bench, squat, deadlift. That's what most people like to kind of go by. The standards a little bit different for men versus women, of course. So like we'll start with women. So like women, if you can go for a 1.5 times your body weight in a squat, strong as hell. If you can go zero point 0.5 times your body weight on a bench press, strong as hell. If you can go twice your body weight in deadlift, um, super strong, right? For men, they go 3 times in a deadlift. They consider that to be really strong. Bench press twice your body weight. They consider to be really strong. and squat 2.5 times your body weight. We consider it to be really strong. It might be 1.5x for a bench press, but I say two because, I mean, why not? Go for it. Shoot for the stars. But even for like 1.5 to 2x for men in a bench press is considered to be pretty strong.
For sure, for sure. And then I guess now I kind of got in talking about you because I know at one point you were doing, the professional lifting, professional fitness and things. So when you were kind of training and doing those goals, how were you kind of able to incorporate your lifestyle and kind of manage that and doing everything with that?
So the main thing, well, as far as how I incorporate into my lifestyle, the biggest thing is a calendar. That has been when I was younger, I had like a rough idea what I had to do for the day, but I
Yeah,
didn't have responsibilities. But now that is like I have to train. I got my online fitness business. I got my kids. Like it was a lot busier. And so I literally have to. You would think I wouldn't need to do this, but 15 plus years. I started working. How old was I? Yeah, I was 15 when I started consistently working out. Uh, what I've realized is I got to have a calendar because it is riper age now.
yeah,
If I don't see it on the calendar, I might be like, I can get to it.
all right.
So you got to have a calendar. That's the only way. You have to intentionally block that time out for it in order for it to get done. That's how you incorporate it to your lifestyle.
So how was that journey like, bro? Like, what was it like doing that? The day in the life of a professional lifter. Like, how was that like for you, bro? Like,
Well, mine.
talk.
So I never went super far professional lifting. The most I ever did was jump into a bench press competition.
Okay.
I would say it was small time because that was probably my strongest I was at the time. Did like 330 pounds on a bench press, and I was 165 pounds. So I was like just at two times my body weight in the press.
Yeah.
I have not touched at that weight. I haven't touched that kind of weight yet. My more recent max post shoulder injury is back at 315. That's it. I don't know if I'm gonna go for it more or not because, like I said, these tendons and joints are just it's a lot. But I did
Yeah.
train for a physique show, the trophy up somewhere. I think it's in the living room. But I did train
Yeah.
for a physique show. Um, that was interesting because I was eating 7 times a day.
Seven.
Like I got six, I was behind. I was eating 7 times a day. I had to get in about 2,800 calories. At the top of it, I had to get up over 3,000 calories every single day. And near the end, we got close to like 2,000 calories or so to lose weight. I was working out 8 to 9 times per week. It was now, granted, I was super in shape. I'm not gonna lie. Like the first 2 weeks was really grueling, but then after a while, it was actually really good. Now, would I recommend it? Heck no. I was waking up. Let me see. By about 5 a.m. Yeah, I had to start eating at like 5:15 a.m. to make sure I'm getting all my meals in. And we're
All
talking
seven.
egg whites, raw spinach. I can get a little bit of like hot sauce or maybe like a pinch of salt for some seasoning because all that stuff mattered for that show. And we working out into the night. It's like 9:30 p.m. 9:30 at night, and I'm finally hitting my all right, second workout of the day. All right, after that post meal. All right, time to go to sleep. It was a lot. Would I recommend
Yeah.
it? Nah. When people be like, I'm doing 2 a days. I don't. But have fun. It ain't for me.
We ain't got to do that no more, y'all boys. Like, we
We
ain't
ain't
got to
got.
do 2 days no more. And I don't think, I mean, that's what you like doing. That's what you like doing. But I think that's real interesting, man. I got a lot of homeboys. I mean, we got the same homeboys love working out. They be into the fitness and stuff, man. So, um, I know it's really interesting. Like Nate, that boy just, I ain't gonna get started talking about Nate. Nate just on another, Nate just a whole different type of strong, bro. But yeah, man. But dog, I actually appreciate you coming on, talking to me, man. We grooving, bro. You got some last little health tips to talk to the people about, man. How you feel? What you got to say? If you had one sign off for Coach Roger, man.
I want to sign off. You know, it's not about getting those results you want tomorrow, next month, or because you got a trip coming up, and I know something coming up. I challenge you to stay in shape. Getting in shape is easy. It's super easy. It's going to take you like honestly a few weeks to get your body can move and efficient. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, try to stay like that for your entire life. because we tend to make the fitness journey just a small little weight loss journey. I want to get in shape for this vacation, and
Mm-hmm.
we don't look at the entire like lifespan. We be right here. I have this vacation coming this summer.
A
Yeah.
micro.
What
Look at the
about when
macros.
oh
Yeah.
I'm even right now looking at okay, what's my recovery and training protocol that I can build right now? Because I get if I don't do certain kind of movements and stretches and rehab stuff to recover from my more intense workouts, my back hurt. If I don't work out, that thumbs down. Yeah, if I don't work out, my back. If I don't warm with the shoulder properly before my body workouts, my shoulder hurts. If I don't move my shoulder hurts. So it's like I challenge y'all to move your body in a longer time horizon. Always thinking and think annually how often you want to move and eat better, and then start thinking in like decades. All right, in my 30s, I want to be moving like this. In my 40s, like this. I want to be 50 something in my kids' graduation, going to college, and heck, even at college graduation, I want to be standing upright, no cane, no walker, and be good. You know.
I want to be like that 50, 60-year-old bro that be setting it out every time we see him on Instagram going crazy. Bro be hopping like crazy, bro.
I got
But I feel that, bro. I feel that. Turn the micros into macros, man, when it comes to this fitness thing, bro. Something else you said too, I think that I would have said in the beginning as a takeaway, man. Yeah, fitness can be a lifestyle, but it doesn't have to be. And if it is, incorporate it into your lifestyle. Say it one more time. Yeah,
that.
fitness can be a lifestyle, but it doesn't have to be. But is it if it is, incorporate it into your lifestyle. And when you do that, man, you can get rid of the gym fear, the gym anxiety, man. You'll start becoming more. And I think that's just like everything we talked about today, like people not having the literacy to kind of understand because they have that fear or they think it's a whole nother lifestyle instead of just incorporating their lifestyle. Now they get more knowledgeable about gym. Now they actually want to get up there in the gym. Now they're taking more accountability partners and everything in the gym, man. Now they're looking at it from a large scale view. And I think especially the people that look like us in our society, man, it's really important that we get in this gym and understand like this medication just ain't gonna save us. Yeah, we got all these good weight loss medications and it do great things. But one thing about the medications, man, if you're not doing that dietary and lifestyle modifications, man, that it can only contain that weight for so long because eventually you stop taking that weight, that medication, that weight can come back easily because you ain't got no discipline. So it's really three parts to it, man, and you really got to enjoy the process, all three of them, man. You do that, we can do them decades, like you said, and being fit and staying in it. For sure.
Yeah. But
That's
man, I
it, right?
appreciate you on, man. You have a question for me? I think that was it. You said.
Yeah, man. I think you answered all my questions, bro. If there's anything you want to tell the people or you got to say or something, man, you know your 18 doggy, he said he dropped 18 doggy last week said he dropping a how-to guide for a contractor license. So if you got something you want to let people know what you dropping, man, we can figure it out, dog.
Oh, we ain't dropping nothing but the same results I've been dropping for the past 11 years. So what I always
We
tell
dropping it's all it's 11 years, man.
people,
Roger two fit, Roger two out, man. Get with it, man. He changing lives out here, dog.
hey, but y'all follow me, That's
Yeah,
pretty
we definitely go. Hey, live from the cave, man. Appreciate y'all boys. Until next time. Let me
peace.
start.